'Cause I am a little wicked. I am, 'cause I am hands raised, just like it said. I am a little wicked.
What does your person from the past have to say to you? If you chose message number 1, if I, by the way, if I promised you a spell or I promised you a reading, I'm going to get to those. I just got better. And no, I didn't have COVID. Took zinc. I recommend that. And I'm feeling much better. So I will get to them. But it's a lot different doing these public things than it is doing private things. They involve more of my energy. So now that I can talk again without coughing, what does that person from the past want to tell you? Whether they're an ex or a stalker or a friend that you had a friend break up with or a family member you don't talk to. That's why I played that song earlier. It reminds me of like that breakup from somebody in your life. What do they want to say to you, number 1? Okay. They feel like they can't go on their new beginning and they're still in pain from this. And they feel still very heartbroken over this. Damn. They feel like they've lost money too. I don't know if they gave you a lot of money or they lost money as karma or they just couldn't focus at work after you left or they left. They're moving forward towards their success now and their fulfillment, but the road has been long and hard for them financially. They've been on shaky ground a long time. They felt like they couldn't choose where to go, what to do, and they were really broken for a while. They're just starting to get out of that, message number 1, but they're not quite out of it yet. They're at the brink of a new beginning, a new cycle. They're looking towards that. And they're looking to focus on their coin because they did lose money when you left or something happened after you guys stopped talking where they lost money or lost respect or some kind of prestige. They lost something and they felt kind of trapped at this crossroads where they didn't know where to go or how to go forward or if they wanted to for the longest time. And then when they finally started to release you or cut the cord, then they were like, okay, I can do this now. But for a while, they couldn't. They were suffering from this loss from you out of their life and for a while. Now they're finally ready to go on their new beginning. What they want to say to you is, look, I'm doing better now, even though before I wasn't. I'm doing better now. I'm still a little heartbroken. I still worry about you, where you are, what you're doing, but I'm doing better now. Okay? So if you've really moved on and you don't ever want them back, I would suggest don't reach out to them. Don't reach out to them if this is a romantic thing. And because you'll just toy with them. They still have a little hope left in their heart, even though they're moving on. If you chose message number 2, this person that is from the past is still very hurt. They don't feel like you helped them enough or paid attention to them enough. And they're very emotionally cut off from you. They feel like they didn't trust their intuition in dealing with you, or you didn't trust your intuition in dealing with them. And there was a lack of peace of mind in this connection. And it just felt like you wanted to manifest better. You wanted to go forward. Somebody wanted this happy home, happy family, whether it's a family member, a friend, or a lover. Somebody wanted that, but they just couldn't get it. And it's like it was just out of their reach. And they were always worrying, is this ever going to happen? Is this person ever going to, am I ever going to feel that peace with them? And now they feel left out in the cold, even though they or you tried to reach out. So either this is about you or this is about the other person. It could be about you. So somebody felt left out in the cold after they tried to reach out and have good wishes, and they just felt like that was rejected. So now what they want to say to you is, this was very unstable for me. I'm getting over the loss still. And you know what? I'm done playing these games. I'm done playing these mind games with you. I'm done feeling like I'm at 2 of swords reversed, like this indecisive, defeated. I'm lifting up that 10 of swords, the pain from that. And you can go yourself. Basically, either that or you're in that energy with them, because it's just like you did not, or they did not have peace of mind in this. There was always worries. There was always questions, and they're ready or you're ready to go forward with passion. And it's like, I cannot have you even communicating. Bye. I just got to go forward, get you out of my life. And I want to return to this happier time from the past when I was younger, or not even younger, but like times that I just remember were moments, right? Because life is a collection of moments, moments where I felt more balanced, where I felt more secure, more protected, more cared for. And I'm done putting in work and not getting appreciated. So you know what? I'm done with you. So it's either they're saying that to you or you're saying that to them. Okay, if you chose message number 3, what is this person from the past? Could very well be an ex, or they could be a family member, they could be a friend that you lost contact with or cut off contact with, or they cut it off with you. What do they want to say? What was this situation? It was much focused on illusion. It was focused on illusion. I still have a little tickle in my throat. I was sick, and the zinc made it better. However, I still got the little tickle in my throat. This was something with illusions where you had to release illusions. And now you were there just like, you know what? I'm stopped living in this fantasy land. You weren't what I thought you were. I'm done sitting at this place of indecision. If you're not going to make a decision, if you're not going to move forward, then let's just take the L. You take the L, I'll take the L, and move forward. Enough is enough. They still are feeling a little sad, heartbroken over this, but it's not as bad as before. And they're kind of pissed at you though. So their sadness has turned into anger. Their sadness has turned into anger, and they just want to keep on keeping on. They're like, I want to go forward. I'm sick of this devil energy, this jealousy. Maybe there was a lot of jealousy in this connection. So either you made them jealous or they made you jealous, whether could be a family member, like they were comparing you to other people they knew. It could be a friend, you were like competing with them, or they were competing with you, or a lover, like they were talking about other people around you. I fucking hate that, by the way, you guys. I'm a Venus in Leo, Mars in Leo, and cut that shit out. You start talking about people in front of me, that's the last time you'll talk about people in front of me. But anyways, people who are in Aquarius would be the opposite of that in their houses of Venus and Mars, which is the sexuality and dating houses. But whether they're a family member, friend, or a lover or whatever, lover means, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife. It doesn't have to be like a lover, you just sleep with them, but you know what I mean by lover. They were jealous or you were jealous. There was just some competition, some comparison, regardless of what relationship, type of relationship this was. Somebody felt left out in the cold. They couldn't go forward. They felt like, why do I put in all this hard work? It's not appreciated. You know, I'm going to persevere, but I can't take them with me. And I'm offering this cup, but they just want to run away in this hermit energy and the negative because it's reversed and just isolate and cut themselves off. And I'm putting in all this hard work. And what for? What for? I don't have my 9 of cups. So I'm going my own way. I'm leaving you in the dust. That's the impression they want to give you or you want to give them. But I feel like there's still feelings here. There's still a desire to reconnect with this person. And there's a lot of resentment and a need to prove oneself. So somebody feels like they've got to prove, like, I've moved on, I've this and that. And when the ego has such a need to prove something, it's because the soul, the spirit, the heart really feels a different way. You know, really feels that love still, that connection still, whatever it was, that familial bond, the friendship bond, the love, romantic love bond is still there. And the other person or both of you are pissed and feeling emotionally dissatisfied. You have options, but you don't want to entertain the options if it's romantic. And you're not fully walking away and they're not fully walking away. And that need to prove, oh, I haven't moved on. Look at me, look at me. It's exactly what people do when they haven't moved on. So if you do want to get back together, I would say if it's romantic, well, actually, if it's friend or family too, if you want to initiate contact again, not get back together. If it's romantic, it's get back together. Friend or family, it's initiate contact. If you do want to do that again, do it, but be sure about it. Don't toy with them. And don't let somebody toy with you if they're very back and forth and unsure. Be sure about it. You don't want to just have this erupt in the Queen of Wands reverse, the anger, feeling like underappreciated for the work put in. You want hope. You want happiness for the future. You want the King of Wands upright or the Queen of Wands upright, not strength or Queen of Wands reversed. There's a lot of fire energy in this. They may have fire in their chart. It's funny that I mentioned Venus and Leo, Mars and Leo earlier when I was talking about this, but you know, it's giving me that energy. Like they don't have to have that sign, but it's like very fiery, you know, or you're fiery and feisty. And it's like, you know, cut the bullshit. It is this, all this, or it's nothing at all, right? So you got to be all invested in reconnecting if you do. That's it. Talk to you later. Bye.